I'm really excited to talk to you about our new live profile system. It kind of came out of a long-standing annoyance for all of you and for us about the way the profiles were working. And then also that bred an opportunity for us to do something new and different and hopefully improve workflow along the way. And this came out of so many conversations with streamers and creators that we've had over the years. So let's start with the live profile side of things. Currently, and for the history of BEACN, every time you change anything, you get the dreaded red dot. And it shows up and says, hey, you've changed something. Do you want to save it? Do you want to save it? Hey, do you want to save? Hey, you've changed something. You want to save it? It's not annoying at all, right? It prevented you from even having your computer shut down because, hey, you want to save it? So we've fixed that. Live profiles are essentially just this. You do the stuff you're doing. You make the changes. It's just saving as you go. You shut down your computer, you come back, it's exactly the same. There's just nothing you ever have to do. It just comes back the way you left it every single time. And then on top of that, we said, okay, well, some people would like to start from a known starting point and move forward from there or go back to a known starting point. So we're going to introduce snapshots as well. And it's exactly what it sounds like. It's taking a picture of the current setup so that you can go back to it whenever you want. Now, I'll walk you through a couple of workflows for both just using the regular live profiles as they are, and then also how you can incorporate the snapshots and actually weave the two of those things together in a really effective way. So let's check it out. Now let's start with the person who just wants everything to come back exactly the way they left it. Guess what? Close this up and then do nothing. Just use things and come back whenever you want to come back and everything will be fine and the way you left it. So that's the easy one. Now let's dive into how to use snapshots. I'm just going to open the drawer up again here. And I've actually created a couple of snapshots and then a live profile as well, just so we can kind of walk through how and when you might want to use things. So when we talk to creators, they often say there's these static points, right, in the way that they do their stream or their content. Starting soon, that's a good example, right? I always want it to be the same. I'm starting soon, boom, fire it off, and it always comes back exactly the same. Something like gaming or cooking or dancing or whatever it is that you're doing could be dynamic. And so often they would say, well, I'd like a profile that just kind of lives with me as I go. So I put in a gaming profile here second that is just for that. And then things like BRB, AFK, got to run and answer the door or go to the washroom. Well, there's another snapshot opportunity. I want this to always be the same. So let me walk you through a little bit of how my thought process worked for how to build the profile and why it was built like that. And then you can see how they transition. So starting soon, I started a profile, just started with a brand new one. And I just worked from left to right across the mixer and said, what do I want to do at this point? So now, of course, you can hear me still because I have my headset going directly into OBS here to capture this. But you'll see if I work left to right, it's before my stream. Great. Do I want my mic going to the audience? Probably not. Do I want chat like Discord or something coming to me but not the audience? Yeah, maybe. I might be conversing with a guest ahead of time. So I'm using my mic and I'm talking to them over Discord and I want to be able to hear that, but I don't want my audience. Music. Want my music maybe a lot higher and I want to just kind of monitor it in the background. So I've unlinked things and I've set these different. You can think of that all the way through and then you go, great, that's the way I want it. I'm going to click the little snapshot button and it will create this little blue teal or this teal icon that says this is your snapshot. Now what happens if I move away from the snapshot by changing something? So I like walk around with my mix create here. So I'd like turn chat up and down, right? Now it's turned gray. And what that says is you still have the snapshot. You can go back there anytime. This just says this is no longer at the snapshot stage. It's now just kind of dynamic. I could go to another preset, like my gaming preset here, and I could come back and it actually comes back to exactly the where I left it. So it's like the modified version of that snapshot. It's just rolling along with you, just like all the other profiles do because they're live. But if I want the snapshot back, click the little reload snapshot button. It turns teal again. It says, yep, this is exactly the way you left it. And boom, I'm right back where I want it to be. So you can think of it as a starting point or a point to come back to, and then something dynamic. So often people will create something like starting soon is static. Gaming, I might switch games and I might adjust things on the fly. And then I might use BRB, which would be I walk away for a little bit and I come back and I want to go back to gaming, right? So I've gone BRB. I had adjusted things in the game. It was all exactly the way I wanted to leave it. I went BRB and I came back. Now in the previous system, if I had reloaded a profile, it would have started from the beginning again. But this gaming one, it's just a regular live profile. So it's just going to be exactly how you left it when you came back. Now, of course, there's hundreds of different ways you could do this. You could have a snapshot for every single game you play or every single event you do or anything like that. You could be very rigid and always start the same way. Or you could have mostly dynamic profiles and maybe one that you have as a snapshot for a particular event or something like that. It's really up to you, but the goal is let's take away the mental load of thinking, where am I going to start from and how is this going to be when I touch it again? And make sure that those things are predictable so that you don't have to think about them as you go. Because then you can focus on your audience and the content you're creating, which is much more fun.